Baking cookies is a wonderful activity. It's fun and easy for everyone. The best cookie to bake is the Oatmeal Raisin chocolate chip cookie. It is a classic cookie that everyone loves to eat. Oatmeal Raisin chocolate chip cookies are perfect for any occasion. You can enjoy them with a cold glass of milk. You can also share them with friends and family. These cookies are also very versatile and customizable. You can add different ingredients to make them your own. Try adding nuts, dried fruit, or even candy pieces. Before you start baking, you need to gather your ingredients. This is a crucial step to ensure that your baking process goes smoothly and efficiently. Here's what you will need. 1 cup or 2 sticks of unsalted butter, softened. Softening the butter will help it blend more easily with the other ingredients. 1 cup of granulated sugar. This will add sweetness and help create a tender texture in your cookies. 1 cup of packed brown sugar. 2 large eggs. The brown sugar adds a rich molasses flavor, while the eggs provide structure and moisture. 1 teaspoon of vanilla extract. This will give your cookies a warm, aromatic flavor. 2 1/4 cups of all-purpose flour. Sifting the flour helps to aerate it, making your cookies lighter. 1 teaspoon of baking soda. This will help your cookies rise and become fluffy. 1 teaspoon of ground cinnamon. This adds a warm, spicy note to your cookies. Half a teaspoon of salt. Salt enhances the flavors of all the other ingredients. 1 cup of old-fashioned rolled oats. 1 cup of raisins. The oats add texture, while the raisins provide a chewy sweetness. And finally, 1 cup of chocolate chips. These will melt into gooey pockets of chocolatey goodness. Make sure you have all of your ingredients measured out. This will make the baking process much smoother and prevent any last-minute surprises. Now you are ready to start baking. With everything prepared, you can focus on creating delicious cookies without any interruptions. First, preheat your oven to 375 degrees Fahrenheit or 190 degrees Celsius. Grease your cookie sheets thoroughly to ensure nothing sticks during baking. You can also use parchment paper for an easier cleanup and to prevent sticking. In a large bowl, cream together the softened butter and sugars until they are well blended. Use an electric mixer to make it easier and faster, ensuring a smooth and creamy texture. Cream them together until they are light and fluffy, which usually takes about 3 to 5 minutes. Next, beat in the eggs one at a time, making sure each egg is fully incorporated before adding the next. Then stir in the vanilla extract to add a rich, aromatic flavor to your batter. Make sure each ingredient is mixed in thoroughly before adding the next one to ensure an even distribution of flavors. In a separate bowl, whisk together the flour, baking soda, cinnamon, and salt. This helps to evenly distribute the leavening agents and spices. Gradually add this dry mixture to the wet ingredients, mixing slowly to avoid overworking the dough. Mix until everything is just combined, being careful not to overmix to keep the cookies tender and soft. Now, it's time to add the good stuff, the oats, raisins, and chocolate chips. Stir them in until they are evenly distributed throughout the dough. Don't overmix. Overmixing will make your cookies tough. You want to mix just until all the ingredients are combined and you can see the oats, raisins, and chocolate chips peeking through the dough. Drop the cookie dough by rounded tablespoons onto your prepared baking sheets. Make sure each scoop is roughly the same size to ensure even baking. Leave some space between each cookie. They will spread out as they bake. This spacing helps them bake evenly and prevents them from merging into one giant cookie. Bake for 10 to 12 minutes, or until the edges are golden brown. Keep an eye on them in the last few minutes to make sure they don't overbake. Let the cookies cool on the baking sheets for a few minutes. This initial cooling period allows the cookies to set and makes them easier to transfer, before transferring them to a wire rack to cool completely. Cooling on the wire rack ensures that the cookies cool evenly and maintain their chewy texture. And there you have it. Your kitchen should be filled with the amazing aroma of freshly baked cookies. The scent alone is enough to make anyone's mouth water. Of freshly baked cookies, the perfect oatmeal raisin chocolate chip cookie awaits. Each cookie is a delightful combination of flavors and textures. Each bite is an explosion of flavor and texture. The oats provide a hearty and chewy texture. The raisins add bursts of sweetness. The chocolate chips and chewy texture. The raisins add bursts of sweetness. The chocolate chips, well, they're chocolate chips. Enjoy! There's nothing quite like biting into a warm, freshly baked cookie. Well, they're chocolate chips. Enjoy! Share them with friends and family, or keep them all to yourself. Either way, these cookies are sure to bring joy.